You do not see a lot of service members, Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, what have you, charged with smuggling or charged in human trafficking cases. The overwhelming types of cases that you see, as I said, typically deal with a sex assault case, they'll deal with a drug case. You're looking at less than 5%, maybe less than 1% of the types of cases that the military prosecutes are cases like this. There have been other cases in the last few years in terms of human trafficking, both one was a National Guard Army, the other was an active duty Army case. There were, in both of those cases, there in the last 2 to 4 years, and they were 2 or 3 individuals being brought across. It is still relatively rare in terms of what you typically see. In a case like this, my read of the affidavit of probable cause is it seemed relatively quick. In other words, you had these 2 Border Patrol agents doing routine patrol, observed these individuals picking up somebody, and then they quickly identified who they were. So I think this was, I don't want to say happenstance. I think the agents were, patrolling an area that they suspected as a high traffic area, and stumbled across these guys doing what they're doing because the individuals, the immigrants that the Border Patrol agents were looking for had been previously identified. So when these Marines walk into this, at that point, I don't think they were on anybody's radar, but because the immigrants were, they got picked up in that regard. What's going to happen now is these guys are going to sit in detention for a period of time, pretrial detention, waiting until the being the feds have closed all of the potential loops of people who are involved. So obviously these 2 kids cooperated early on. They talked to law enforcement. They identified who their recruiter was. So they're next going to move on to this guy. And once they do that, but these guys aren't going to go to trial until the feds believe that they have closed every possible loophole in this investigation. These things take upwards of 2 years on the federal district court side. And you're looking at 6 to 12 months high end on a military court martial. So it will take a while for it to come to its conclusion.